Rain lashed the taxi. Nina's heart pounded. Her earlier argument with Rajesh played on repeat in her mind. His anger, unusual and sharp, scared her. The taxi screeched, jolting her back to the present. She was home. The apartment building loomed, dark and imposing. She fumbled for her keys, fear a cold knot in her stomach.
"Rajesh," she whispered, hoping for a response, dreading it at the same time.
She entered their apartment, each footstep echoing in the silence.
"Rajesh, are you home?" she called out, her voice trembling.
The apartment was shrouded in an unnatural stillness. The air hung heavy, thick with unspoken words and a strange energy. Nina shivered. She called out again, her voice catching in her throat.
"Rajesh?"
She walked towards the balcony, drawn by a strange compulsion. The curtains billowed inwards as if beckoning her. A low hum, barely audible, seemed to emanate from the balcony. She pushed the curtains aside. The sight that greeted her sent a chill down her spine. Rajesh stood precariously on the railing, his back to her. He swayed slightly, a silhouette against the city lights. His eyes were blank, unseeing. He muttered to himself, words she couldn't decipher.
"Rajesh!" Nina cried out, her voice hoarse with fear.
He didn't turn. He continued his eerie monologue, his voice a low drone lost in the wind and rain. Nina took a hesitant step towards him, her hand outstretched, pleading. He turned then, a flicker of recognition in his eyes. A smile, heartbreaking in its fragility, touched his lips. And then, in slow motion, he swayed, lost his balance, and tipped over the edge.
"No!" Nina screamed, her voice raw with anguish.
She rushed to the railing, her eyes frantically searching the darkness below. The city lights blurred, her world shrinking to the echoing void where Rajesh had been just moments before. She was left with the echo of his name on her lips and the city's indifferent rumble as her only companion.